Thank you very much. The next presentation is titled Maritime CyberSecurity under Artificial Intelligence. I'd like to call to the stage Dr. Nikolaos Loukeris, Assistant Professor at the University of West Attica.
Hello. Is it uploaded? Great. Well, nice to meet you. Cybersecurity is a huge part of our lives nowadays, and AI is the new trend that actually has been around for about almost a century. So let's see how they both fit into the maritime industry. Well, the developments are quite intriguing, and the challenges are significant. So let's have a look on the numbers. Well, the global maritime AI market is sized currently at 4.3 billion in 2024, and it's expected to grow at 40.6% until 2030. Well, this growth is driven by the increasing need of operational efficiency, safety, and environmental sustainability. And all these AI applications in maritime are diverse and impactful. So graphically, we can see the expected evolution of AI investments and applications. Now, the autonomous ships with artificial intelligence is the cutting edge of technology and the future of shipping. Phaeacians agree with that, with their ships that are navigated with their mind, according to Homer in Odyssey, Theta 557, όφρασε τυπέμπωση τη τυσκόμενη φρεσίνιες, ου γαρφαίοι και εσύ κυβερνήτες έασιν. So our ships may take you with their minds, with their meditations, for we Phaeacians do not put captains or rudders in our ships. Now, in terms of cybersecurity, a very important issue in autonomous ships is the cybersecurity, especially if the ship depends exclusively on technology and the internet for its journey. The protection against cyber attacks must give full coverage to the ship owner to invest to the operational security of the autonomous ships. But to this point, we must notice what kind of autonomy on the ships do we need. There are 4 kinds of autonomy. We will analyze them later. So cybersecurity will be enhanced, supporting real-time monitoring, predictive threat analysis, and automated response. But we have malicious weaknesses, which are the AI-powered cyber attacks and the manipulation risk to AI systems by adversarial attacks. Now, in the market currently, we have the following applications. We have the CIPLA-IN, which is AI-powered maritime CCTV to protect your crew and cargo. It's about surveillance. CAI alerts crews early and reliably about objects on the surface of the water. And Clear Skies, which is a centric AI that moving faster than the AI threat and empowers SecOps to detect faster, adapt smarter, and ensure operational continuity. Of course, there will be many more in the future as the market is rising. The advantages of AI in maritime cybersecurity are the following. At first, we have real-time threat detection, predictive analytics, automated response, and enhanced monitoring. Specifically, the detection processes vast data, quickly identifies the anomalies in the network and the traffic, and we have indications of possible cyber attacks. The predictive analytics focus on historical data, make predictions on security breaches, and allow companies to be preemptive. Regarding the automated response, we have to mitigate threats instantly, isolate the compromised system, and minimize the damage in order to prevent the spread of the malware. And in terms of monitoring, we have to see the future vessel movements, the port operations, and identify suspicious anomalies on cyber intrusion. Now, the risks of AI in maritime cybersecurity are AI-powered attacks, adversarial attacks of alliance, vulnerability of systems. Let's see each one of them more analytically. The first one is about cyber criminals that can use AI to automate and accelerate attacks, making more efficient and harder to detect from the crew and the company. The adversarial attacks are about attackers who can manipulate the data inputs to AI systems, causing them to misidentify the threats and ignore the malicious activity. The over-reliance is a growing digital divide that some systems rapidly integrate AI, lagging behind the other systems, and create larger vulnerabilities with this lag. And finally, the vulnerability of systems is caused because of outdated systems in the current industry, ships and the offices, the lack of modern cybersecurity solutions, and these are attractive targets with cyber attackers. So what strategies can we have in the future? At first, we can have a robust cybersecurity with strong protocols, regular assessments, and protection against traditional and future AI threats according to the evolution of the market. Secondly, we can have human and AI collaborations. Yes, we are all threatened by AI. Yes, many of us will be replaced by AI, but that will not be the final position of the market, because there will be no market if the machines prevail. We need the current agreement between the social stability. So, in that part, we need to see the human oversight and the proper training of mariners to work alongside with AI systems. Thirdly, the ethical development, where we would prioritize considerations of AI and to be unbiased and to ensure a possible deployment and responsible one. Also, the regulatory frameworks should develop comprehensive regulations on AI challenges and accountability, of course. Finally, the continued innovation would provide the future. New technologies on blockchain now and in the future, much more new ideas. We haven't yet scratched their surface. Also, quantum cryptography will strengthen maritime cybersecurity frameworks. Quantum computing is a very challenging solution now. Regarding the autonomous ships, the market is on its infant stages currently. We have, in terms of autonomous ships, the Yara Birkeland. It's the first fully electric autonomous container ship, this one. It's in Scandinavia. It has a small route of about 120 kilometers, and it does it 2-3 times a week. Regarding the fully autonomous ships, we have the Mayflower, which uses AI to navigate complex routes with minimum crew, so it's semi-autonomous, not fully autonomous, least error, and to get rid of maritime accidents. Now, in process, the cybersecurity should use AI to predict the requirements of the system, analysis of the sensors, protect from the failures of the equipment, and proactive maintenance to minimize costs and downtime. In that domain, Wärtsilä and Rolls-Royce have AI solutions to monitor ship's components and optimize maintenance and extend vessel lifespans. Now, in terms of routes and navigation, AI-optimized solutions will analyze weather, traffic, fuel consumption, determine efficient and safe routes, reduce fuel and emissions to boost an efficient delivery time of the cargo. Another problem is the network system. We have two solutions until now. The IT and new technologies were left behind in maritime, but new solutions have been around, like Starlink, which is a promising new solution with a reduced cost in the currently. It was more expensive in the past, now it's more attractive. So AI is resolving traditional problems in shipping, minimizing human errors, costs, and increasing efficiency on condition. So possibly AI could store all the maritime experience and could avoid a mistake a captain did 20 years ago. So this knowledge could not be given to a single person, but the machine could provide a proposal, but we need to have the human to do the final acceptance of the solution. So costs of the autonomous ships are also another significant point we need to consider. But due to economies of scale in the future, they will be reduced and will be much more attractive. We have two major categories of autonomous ships. Fully autonomous, which I personally believe will not be the solution for the following decades. What is viable now are the semi-autonomous, because if we have a malfunction in the oceans and there's nobody on the ship, that will be a huge problem. So we need to have experienced personnel at a minimum level. Well, and it's not certain if fully autonomous ships will be in the near future in the harbors. Also, another system which will be very interesting will be the rotating mass as a more eco-friendly and economically efficient solution to the ship. So the ecosystem of a maritime industry in terms of a super ship will be complex, as it is expected. And we need to have efficient solutions. Of course, we will have legal and regularity restrictions. We need to allocate the responsibilities in case of accidents. Who will be responsible as the captain is currently is. So the countries will need to define the laws and regulations, and we need to have a centralized regulatory system by organizations like IMO and so on. Thank you very much. Questions?